Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading. More specifically, we're talking about gap trading and how gap trading is by far the single most consistent and profitable day trading strategy you're going to find across the markets today. I do a couple of things. The first one is I teach a course where traders learn two specific gap trading strategies. The first one is known as the morning gap trades. That's what you're looking at on the screen today with AIG. We'll get into the charts in a minute. The morning gap trades are when stocks are gapping higher or lower at the open. They create an opportunity. Normally, they're gapping higher or lower as a result of some earnings announcement or news-related event. As day traders, we need opportunity. We need stocks that are moving to create the opportunity. What the morning gap trades do is create an opportunity because we can identify a specific price level where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and have a price reaction from in the other direction. In the course at Lazy Gap Trader, traders learn how to calculate these specific price levels, which stocks it works the best with, what are the criteria we're looking for, how much volume do we look for, how much of a gap higher or lower do we look for? How do we identify and calculate the specific price where these stocks will, for example, stop falling and have a price reaction in the other direction? All that and a whole lot more is taught in that course. Now, the other thing I do is give traders an opportunity to get my gap trade sent to them each and every morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the markets even opened for business. Here's a copy of the email that went out to traders this morning, as you can see, 9 o'clock a.m. Now, unfortunately, today, this is the whole list. We just had two potential gap trades on the board today. It's Friday morning, and there just weren't a lot of stocks that were gapping higher or lower that fit our criteria this morning. We have to take what the market gives us. And as day traders, we only want the highest probability trade setups on the board. As an example, yesterday, we had a whole laundry list. I think there were 10, and several of them hit their price levels. But today, two opportunities, and out of these two opportunities, one hit its price level, AIG. I say gap lower, support levels are $61.73, $60.82, and $59.81. Stop and profit target is about 30 to 55 cents. These are minimum profit targets. You'll also notice what I told my subscribers today is support levels are close together. Traders can take a partial position at the first support and add if AIG continues lower. Sometimes the various support levels that I provide are far apart from each other, and sometimes they're close together. It just depends on the look of the chart and what I can calculate. And by the way, every price that you see here, members that have taken my course, any trader that has taken the course at Lazy Gap Trader is able to calculate the same exact price levels. Let's go back to the chart and talk through AIG. The first thing we notice is AIG closed yesterday at $64.99, all the way up here. Today, the stock was opening right around 62. Now, there's a couple of things that we have to note about this particular trade. The ideal scenario for us being gap traders is when a stock comes straight into the price level. So there's a couple of things to note on this chart that I want to walk through. You can see here in the first few minutes of the day, the stock came down, made a low of $61.85, made another attempt making a low of $61.81. The problem is the stock came close to the level, it came within pennies of the level, and had a pretty nice bounce higher. Look where it went. It went all the way to a high of $62.85. That's a tremendous scalp trade, and then it came back down. That changes the probabilities of the trade. But that's not important for this particular video, for this particular trade. All this is discussed in my course at Lazy Gap Trader. Any trader that's taken the course knows exactly and precisely what I'm talking about and what to do with this particular stock. But what I want to point out is, look what happened when the stock finally did come into the price level, making a low precisely at $61.73, and then just minutes later making a high of $62.46 for a pretty nice bounce higher off of a scalp trade on a price level given out to members at 9 o'clock in the morning, 30 minutes before the opening bell even rang. This goes to show you the power and importance of these price levels that traders learn how to calculate in the course at Lazy Gap Trader. You can learn how to do this for yourself each and every day. You can learn everything you need to know in order to be successful trading the gaps. Folks, this is a strategy that you can use for the rest of your trading career. If you want to learn more, come over to lazygaptrader.com. You can learn everything you need to know, everything there is to know about trading these morning gaps. I'm David Frost, Lazy Gap Trader. Thanks for tuning in, folks.